Mm.
Yes.
Hello, hello. We are here again. Thank you, beautiful family. Hello, our Facebook family. We are here again with a new topic for you. We
Mm-hmm.
welcome to our life. We are here living in liberation. So that's what we are going to be talking about today. Just to introduce myself, my name is Bena. As usual, a mom, a nurse, a digital business owner, originally from Uganda, now living in the UK. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Muli mutie yo. Thank you for coming. Thank you for I'm trying to mix it up a bit, isn't it? So I'll
Yes.
leave our pastor, Sister McKenna, to introduce herself, and then I'll introduce the topic. Mike, for you.
Okay.
You can even
That's
introduce yourself in Swahili.
in Swahili. Yes, yes. In Jambo. How are you, everybody? Yeah, my name is McKenna. I was born and raised in Kenya. I live in the US. I thank God for His grace, for His faithfulness. Yeah, if you're there, well, unajua Swahili, hey, karibu sana hapa. Yeah. We're here changing lives, changing lives. Yeah, God bless you, Benna. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I even forgot. We have to congratulate my business partner here for reaching a new milestone in her business. Congratulations, sister. God bless. All the
Amen.
blessings. Oh, we celebrate with you. We are so happy. So today we are going to talk about living in liberation, as I've said. So we are going to talk heart to heart today. That's what liberation means. You're talking from the heart because you're already liberated. So we talk heart to heart today because many of us, especially as women, moms, immigrants, people living in the diaspora, or those even who are living in a trapped situation, if you are feeling trapped, feeling overwhelmed in whatever you are doing, you might be trapped. You are not trapped by walls, by maybe trapped by fear, trapped by limitations, trapped by so many things can trap you. They don't have to be walls, a standing wall that you see, but by fear, maybe worry, maybe limitations that we didn't even create, and that alone can trap you. But liberation isn't just about money or freedom, or travel. It's also all about peace of mind. Do you have that peace of mind in yourself right now to say to yourself, I have that liberation that I need because maybe everything you are doing is aligning up the way you want it to. So if you're not having that peace of mind or purpose or possibilities, and you see the possibilities in front of you, just know you are not yet there. You still need to try and work hard and start living in your liberation. So stay around, watch what we are going to talk about, and maybe you can pick something out of it that you can start yourself and give you that freedom and peace of mind that you are looking for. So, first of all, I'll talk about understanding what liberation really, really means. What does liberation mean to you, to me, to everyone who might be listening or watching this replay? Many people think liberation is when your bank account is full or when you stop working, but true liberation will start inside you. It starts inside you. It's when maybe you are not living to please anyone, but you are living in your own peace, but not comparing yourself to anybody. Yes, they might be maybe doing things better than you are, but where you are at that time, you are happy, and you have stopped apologizing for dreaming big. You are in your dream and you are working your dream. Don't look at anybody's dream that I want to be like that. Do your own. You say no without feeling guilty. That is part of liberation. You walk in your purpose, not pleasure. You walk in your purpose, not pleasure. So that is liberation. So I can give an example. When I worked long shifts as a nurse, I thought, freedom meant having more days off. But even on my days off, my mind was still working because I was thinking of that next shift that can cover whatever bills I was having, worrying about my children, worrying about the bills, my family back home. That's not liberation. It's just survival. I was living in survival. But at the moment, I'm living in my peace, in my freedom, in my flexibility, being able to do the things that I truly love. So true liberation came when I built something that gave me that peace of mind while I was asleep, working for me while I sleep, the income while I'm, bringing in that little income while I'm still present for my children, and the purpose while I serve. So if you are out there and you think it's just the walls that are trapping you, your fears, your comparisons, your purpose might trap you. So you need to let go of that and start living in your peace. So that's what liberation means to me. And if you have any thoughts on that, you can comment, and we can discuss that. So thank you. I'll give you the mic, sister, and talk about the journey from survival to liberation for you.
Wow, thank you, Benna. This is a really interesting topic, and it reminds me when I was just surviving, doing what I had to do, not what I was called to do. You see, God has a purpose for each one of us. There is something that God has called us to do. I was tired, overwhelmed, and running on empty. I don't know whether in your life you have ever felt empty, that you're doing things, you're working so hard, and you can't see the result, and you're just there. But God has done a lot for me. There is a lot for me right now. Liberation came when I stopped living in fear, and especially fear of online. I remember I joined the business, I started, but I was like, I don't think I can do this online. Then I was like, God, why did I even start this? Why did you help me to start this? Because I don't think I can continue with this. And even when I started the business, yes, I went through the training, but still I was afraid. But when I started walking by faith, when my mindset changed, and I realized this business is not even about the hearts and all that. It's all about the mind shift. It's all about freedom. That is the time everything changed. When I stopped searching for just enough and began believing that I was made for more, that I could do more, that is the time I received my freedom. And these days, I don't just exist, Benna. I thrive. I'm not surviving. I am thriving. I live with purpose, a life of purpose. I was just trying to make a Swahili heart, and I was just thinking about the reason to why God created me is to live according to his purpose. These days, I don't just live. I live with purpose. I live with peace. I live with possibilities, because I remember the other day somebody saying, I am possible. Yeah. That means that's the life that I live today. Yeah. Survival to, yes. And then I have been in survival mode for a long time. Hey, my goodness. You see, Benna, living in diaspora, or whatever country that you live in, there is something that God has set for you. Because sometimes we can be in that cocoon, we can be living in that pattern. Yeah, there is a pattern in our lives. I always tell people, sometimes you don't even need a pastor to pray for you. You see, we have that much in that. That's how we grew up. But sometimes you can liberate yourself. You can free yourself by just confessing it. I know you like saying about words of affirmation, the ones that you tell yourself every morning, that I am unstoppable. Yes, you believing in yourself. That the time I started having those morning affirmation and saying today is my day, I know I am blessed. Yeah. I know I'll get where I want to be. The day I started having my vision board, every time I wake up, I look at my vision board and tell myself this is where I want to be. The milestone I've just received is not, for me, it was very serious because I wrote down somewhere. Benna, if I tell you, I made a poster like 2 months ago, and it is on, let me see, it's still here. I'm planning to remove it and now light the next milestone in my phone. And every morning I scroll my phone, it is there. It's saying, hey, this is 5th. This is where I want to be. So every morning. So sometimes that liberation, it starts with you, with your mind, telling yourself this is where you want to be. In this business, sometimes it's very hard. It's not easy. Yeah? It takes courage. But telling myself this is where I want to be at this time, and praying and trusting God for that is where I am. Liberation is waiting, and it begins the moment when you choose to believe there is more to your life than just getting by. Yeah, there is more that God has. The Bible says that. Sorry, I'm not preaching. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. That is our God. Everybody has a bright future. But sometimes we hold ourselves back. And we live a survival life like, hey, you just need to wait to eat to survive. There is more than that. God has already given you freedom. Once you know the truth, live in the truth because it will set you free. So liberation for me started here on my mind first. And that's why these days I'm thriving. Otherwise, back to you, Benna.
Thank you, thank you. That is so powerful. You've had the journey from liberation to where she is now. You know, all these wins that we are celebrating right now is putting that purpose in yourself, that peace of mind in yourself that, yes, I have to do this to achieve what I want, to be liberated. You know, that's really, step into your new kind of life. That's what liberation means. Liberation is when you also no longer depend on that one source of income. There's so many things that you can use, maybe to let your kids dream freely. Have that peace of mind, not worrying about where am I going to get my next meal, where is, when is mom gonna come to my school event, and stop, stop. And when you stop saying, oh, what if I fail? What if I'm sacked from my job? That's when you will know freedom and liberation happening to you. So thank you so much, sister, for that. So I will talk about faith, mindset, and action in this liberation. You can't live in liberation without faith. You have to have faith in whatever you are doing, in whatever faith you are in. That is very, very important. Faith first, have your mindset, and then take that action. With faith, everything is possible. They say God blesses action. So if God blesses action, what action have you taken? God didn't create us to live in that fear or that lack. He said, I came that you may have life and have it abundantly. So if you were living in faith and putting that, working on your mindset and taking that action, everything will happen because you are taking that action. Faith gives you courage to step into it, whatever you are stepping into, even when you don't see the whole vision ahead. But if you have faith, you take that first step or that first staircase. Your mindset gives you the strength to keep going when things get harder. But because you have that positive mindset, you start thinking, yes, I know it's hard, but how can I find solutions to this? So your mindset is also working. And then action turns your prayers into progress. Why? Because you have the faith, your mindset is growing, and you're taking the action. So, for example, I used to pray for more time with my kids, but, the answers did come as 3 hours. No, they didn't come as 3 hours. It came as an opportunity to start this online business. But then by then I was so exhausted working long hours, even starting this business. I had my faith, but I still had my fears as well. Saying, oh my God, with these long hours, I'm adding on something. I know it is working on automation. They're telling me all these things, but is it possible for me? That's where we lose the focus, because you are always doubting yourself. But you have to keep that faith going, that mindset growing, and take that action. So this business came as an opportunity. And that's how God works, because you have faith and you take that first step. If you don't take that first step, God is not going to work for you, because they say God blesses those who are in action. Are you in action for God to bless you? You're not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm going to make 10,000 pounds or dollars without you applying yourself. You think it's going to fly from the heavens and come to your bank account? No, you have to take that action. So that's why you say faith, mindset, and action. They all work together. You can't leave one out. You can't leave that one out. That's because that's how God works. God works with those who are working with him. You work with him, he works with you. So he gives you the tools. We have the tools, not just miracles, because we always want miracles. But miracles happen to those who are taking the action. So take action. Challenge yourself. So what step have you taken in faith? Do you need to take that, maybe this week, to move closer to your freedom? Just comment. We are here to support you, because we started the way you started. Somebody held our hand and showed us the way, and that's why we are here. Okay. Thank you. Back to you, sister. Living liberated every day. How do you do that? What can you say about that?
Wow. Thank you. Maybe before I move there, you've talked about faith, and I wanted to add that, yes, even the Bible says we live by faith and not sight. Yeah. So it is by faith. And there's a comment there. Would you want to highlight that?
Yes. You see, tech savvy. I'm still working on it. Purity Richie. Survival to liberation. Yes, very good. Survival to liberation is from, thank you, Purity Richie. Survival to liberation. That's being, fulfilled. Definitely, it's being fulfilled. Thank you for the comment. What other comments? Are you living in liberation? Yes. That's what we are talking about. So thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here. So if you're feeling liberated, Purity, yes, we are here. Just comment liberated, and we will be with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, back to my question there. Living liberated every day. Ben, liberation isn't just a moment. It's a lifestyle that we should have every day. It should be a lifestyle. It's all about choosing each day to let go of fear, to let go of doubt, and anything that really holds us back. And again, I think speaking life over your dreams instead of fear over your failures, that's the best thing. We've talked about affirmations every day, speaking good things, better things for you. For me, I live in the culture where people say all the time, "Oh, I am this, I am." I'm like, why you all the time talking negativity about yourself? So it's always important to speak live over your dreams. Whatever you want, speak live over it. And again, trust God even when the path seems uncertain. That you really don't know where you're going. Speak live, yeah. Speak live. You have all the power. Speak live. Stop saying I didn't like this guy DC. DC all the time you say, oh Bena, I hope like now I was telling you I want to put a Swahili hard and I hope it works. He said, what are you saying? You hope what? You hope what? Oh no. I'm putting a Swahili hard and it is working. Yeah. So
Yes.
speak, don't speak things that are draining you. Yeah. Those negativity, just get that negativity out of your life. Speak positive, walk with purpose, not just going through emotions. Yeah, live a life of purpose all the time. And again, I want to say freedom isn't just about perfection. It's about progress. Are you making progress in your life every day in this business? What helps us is to make progress every day. You have to be there, you have to be consistent. Yeah, and again, for us, I think we have chosen liberation every day. That's how we live every day. We are like, we keep on pushing. We believe that every day for the people in this business, people are doing so well. We believe, we are not jealous. We are not comparing ourselves with them. But one day we are like, we are getting there. We keep on confessing it. And again, I really love what Psalm 119:45 says. I walk about in freedom, for I have sought out your prospect. That is wonderful. I walk in freedom. You keep on confessing and talking about it, and you realize that your life will not be the same again. So for me, that is what I can say. Speak better things about yourself, and even if something is not working, just leave it behind and talk better things about your life. That is what we call liberation, because you don't want to keep on drifting back all the time. Today you are walking in freedom, tomorrow you're back. No, stay positive. And if possible, write everything down so that you're able to keep on confessing and stay there all the time. Otherwise, God bless you so much, Bena. Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
have.
thank you. Yes, you've said it all. Living liberated every day. It is so true. It's not a one-time thing. It is a daily action. It's a lifestyle. Living liberation isn't a one-time event. It is a daily lifestyle. So you start your day with the gratitude, as sister said. No comparisons with anybody. Gratitude for yourself, for the small things, big things, everyday things. Use that. Choose your peace over pressure. Don't look at other people and feel that pressure. Choose your peace. Because they worked the way you are working right now to be where they are. And you can do it. Don't compare yourself, because that will give you pressure. You don't need all of that. You need to live a liberated life, which is peace. So you deserve to live that life where you are not surviving, but you are thriving. That's what it means to live a liberated life. So if I could rise from that fear myself, the burnout or the uncertainty, so can anyone. So can you who is listening to us right now. So I want to thank you for being with us today. Thank you for listening to us, those who are listening right now and those who will be watching the replay. Purity Richie, thank you for being here. Chama Mukuma, yes, you are right here. So thank you all for being here. And, so if you are ready to start working, start taking that first step, today is your day. So if you are ready to start that walk in the financial and emotional liberation, contact us, comment liberated, connect with us via WhatsApp, check out our bios, and we'll be here waiting to answer all your questions and to help you live an everyday liberated life or a liberated living. It's not just dreaming about it, We would love to show you how you can achieve it. So comment liberation and we will connect and show you what you can do to live that lifestyle every single day. So thank you very much for watching. I don't know whether sister have any last words to ask your viewers how they can connect with you to be able to change their lives too.
All right. Yeah. So maybe you can remove the question here so that they will be able to see the website. So as usual, we have our website here. Maybe after she takes, yeah, there you go. So if you go to Benna's page there is Benna www, that is a shop. What you can do is just to connect with that. We always tell people there is better things about this business. Unless if you get in, that's the time you know. For us, we know how much. We are not yet here where we want to be, but there's so much about this business. So that webinar you see there was built just through the 149. Yeah, that we ask people to pay so that they can check out the business. Once you pay and you decide to start a business, oh, that website, that is our shop. That is yeah. Hiyo ni yake hiyo. So you can always register there. And once you register, you get that free webinar. That free webinar is of great importance because it might be 20 minutes or 90. For me, I like the 90 minutes. And that really helps you. It's a free one. And once you register from there, you can pay the 149. To my case too, there is my website here. For my followers, you can still do that. But we are here as mentors, and we are ready to mentor you to work with you in this journey. Yeah, it's so simple. It's so easy to do this business because, as we have said always, it runs on automation, and therefore anybody can do it. Otherwise, thank you so much. We will really be grateful if you're able to change your life today and start staying liberated. Yeah, that bit of freedom is really great. Otherwise, thank you so much. God bless you. We'll connect with you again next week.
Thank you. Thank you. And bye-bye. We'll see you again next week, same time, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday. Bye-bye.